Welcome back everyone guys. Today's map will be filled using data from the African American turnout. It is actually very low in recent elections. We can see it in the state of Mississippi or the state of Alabama, in which African American population consists of about 40% of the state population. The African American turnout is very low, between 20 and 40%, and the state's turnout is just above 50% compared to the turnout in a state like Massachusetts or Vermont, which is above 70%. So in this map we will see how the African American turnout all across the United States will work against the Republican Party and the President Donald Trump. So the states he will carry safely are only the states in the north, and he carried safely and by a big margin in 2016. And from the Midwest we have the state of Tennessee, the state of Kentucky, Indiana, West Virginia, and the state of Alaska. While safe for Democratic Party we have, as always, the states of the West Coast, the state of Nevada in this case, the state of Colorado, the state of New Mexico, the states of Minnesota and Michigan, which went for Barack Obama by more than 15% margin in the year 2008, and the states of the Northeast. Even though black voters aren't in major numbers in the state of the Northeast, the states will vote massively for the Democratic Party in this election, because if there is a candidate that can appeal from the Democratic Party to all the black minorities, these states will be safe for the Democratic Party in the Northeast, that are always safe for the Democratic Party, or pretty safe for the Democratic Party, except for Maine's 2nd Congressional District and the state of New Hampshire. Democrats will also carry the state of Virginia and the state of Illinois. So now let's go into leaning likely categories that will also represent the margins of victory. So if all white and black voted, not only black, if all white and black voted, so the turnout was around 80 or 90%, the Democrats will win by a considerable margin the states of Iowa, Wisconsin, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, states that Barack Obama won both in 2008 and 2012. They will win by a considerable margin the states of North Carolina, Georgia, and the state of Florida, which are the only 3 states in the South that actually could flip, in my opinion, in the immediate future. I think they could also win by a small margin the state of Arizona and the state of Texas. The first time since Jimmy Carter's times in 1976, because of Texas' mass presence of black voters. Then I think Donald Trump could narrowly hold on to the state of Missouri and its 10 electoral votes, and the state of Alabama, which is the most conservative state in the Union. I don't see the state going to the Democrats. I think Donald Trump will also carry barely the state of Mississippi, which went for him by more than 15% in comparison with the 2008 election when Obama was elected, when the margins were a lot smaller. Then I think the Democrats could hold on and flip actually the state of South Carolina by 2 or 3% margin, and the states of Arkansas and Louisiana could also go to the Democratic Party. They went for Bill Clinton in 1992 and 1996, so that's why I think these 2 states could go to the Democratic Party by a narrow margin. Finally, we have Nebraska's 2nd Congressional District, which I think will also go by a narrow margin to the Democrats. In fact, Barack Obama won this district in 2008. So on the final map we have 436 electoral votes for the Democratic Party to 102 for Donald Trump. In fact, the states that are leaning in the Democratic column are the least likely to flip, especially for the states of Arkansas, Louisiana, and South Carolina. Not for the state of Texas, because there are much major cities in the state of Texas that vote massively Democratic nowadays, and so I think that Texas has a major chance to flip than the state of Arkansas, Louisiana, and South Carolina, even if old black voters went out to vote. So this electoral landslide is actually not really possible to occur in immediate future elections, but I think that if all the black turnout came actually out, this electoral scenario could happen in the future. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please comment below for suggestions if you agree or disagree with this electoral map, if all white, blacks and minorities voted. And stay tuned for the videos.